This is a CBS News special report. I'm Tony DeCopel in New York. The Labor Department's newest report on weekly unemployment claims has just come out, and we'll get you those numbers in a moment. It follows the unexpected news last Friday that the U.S. economy added 2.5 million jobs in the month of May. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger joins us. She has the numbers. So, Jill, what are they, and how do they fit into the bigger picture and trends regarding the economy right now?
We had another 1.5 million Americans file for unemployment benefits last week. That means that we've now seen 44 million Americans file. I guess the good news is that we continue to see declining levels. This is the 10th straight week. But I think this is very hard for a lot of people to understand. We've heard from a lot of you who say, hey, what gives? You keep saying that we've got new people filing for claims, and yet last week we had a report that said 2.5 million Americans went to work. And the reason that there's a problem is that these are weekly numbers, not monthly numbers. And also, these weekly numbers, they really count how many people lost jobs, not people who actually have gotten jobs. So that's the big difference between the two, along with that time frame difference.
Yeah, so, Joe, people pay a lot of attention to the official unemployment rate, which right now is 13.3%. But there's a lot of discussion about whether that accurately captures the situation out there. Can you walk us through what we should know about what the likely rate could be?
The monthly report has two different surveys. The one we're talking about is called the Household Survey. And when the Labor Department conducts this survey, it wants to find out why people are actually out of work. Well, over the last few months, people have answered that question sort of in an unclear way. The way they're classifying themselves is the same way we used to say that people would classify themselves as basically on vacation or taking the summer off. The Labor Department notes that over the last 3 months, the official rate is probably understated. If you look at that 13.3% that we talked about last Friday, it's probably 16.3%. Going back to April, the 14+% month in unemployment, it was probably closer to 20%. The Bureau is trying to rectify these issues. It knows that they have issues, but this is such a strange situation, Tony. It's hard to help people understand what the way they answer these questions has a huge impact on that top line reading.
Yeah, but even if the unemployment rate is 16.6%, that is lower than projected, and there is some evidence that the worst is behind us in terms of the pace of decline, and there is a possibility that a rebound has begun, though it may take some time. Jill Schlesinger, thank you very much.